Art and soul, art, soul, art and soul, art, yeah, soul, art and soul, art, soul, art and soul.
Hi, today we're talking all things shoes. In fact, all things made in Ghana, quality leather products. You don't want to miss out on this. This is Art and Soul. My name is Melissa Aouad. Let's go.
Art and soul.
Hello.
Hello, Melissa.
KK.
Yeah.
Am I saying it right?
Great. You are.
Fantastic.
Welcome here. Have a seat.
Thank you. Wow. So we are here right now at Leather Encore, and we're here at the production unit, and we're gonna have a conversation and talk about these amazing shoes actually, and how the process started from start to finish, and where we're at right now. So how are you?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
Doing good. Oh, I'm fine. I want you to teach me all you can about Leather Encore.
Sure. You are welcome once again. So this is Leather Encore production unit. We're basically a local manufactured brand, which we do made in Ghana shoes, and also all types of shoes. But we focus much on the boots, the moccasin type, the tassel type. That's what we call it, ring my bell. Popularly known as ring my bell. So yeah, you're welcome. So we're going to try a few hands on some of them.
Yeah, I'm ready. I got my sleeves rolled up.
Yeah, get the processes done from scratch to the finished product, and also have all our team members around from the sewing machine side, where after cutting we join them together with some of our recycled materials, the jute, the fabric, and also the amazing cork leather.
Yes. Wow. So, but there's a particular word. So I was reading on your portfolio. So upcycling.
Yep.
So for some of us that are not familiar with that term, what is upcycling?
Upcycling is let's put it in plain terms: trash, the waste materials. We're reclaiming them, collecting them, and making them useful for products and offer them for sale. So basically, that's upcycling and recycling meaning.
Wow.
Yeah.
So everything here is a product of upcycling.
Not all of them,
Not
basically,
all of them.
but we have a touch of
of.
a recycled material,
Okay.
in our products. That makes us unique from the rest.
Fantastic. All right. Well, I'm already educated, so you walk me through the sketch. Okay. First of all, I'm really bad at any type of sketch. So.
All right. So, for instance, we want to make this type of shoe, but before that, we have the pattern. This is called a pattern. It's a normal board that we do. But one thing about Leather Encore is that we have an in-house laser machine that we use to cut the leather to have the exact precision that we want. So these patterns are digitalized. So from here, we're going to visit our office at Abelimpi, where we have the laser center. So there, we send the leather like this, not doing it manually. Some of them we do it manually, as I'm doing, but some we just, as we have already digitalize it, we just put the leather in, then we cut it and just bring it here. Then after that, I'll cut it. So I'll go by it. So this is the front and the back of it. This is the other side of the shoe. So to avoid mass wastage in the leather process, we just utilize every space that's available. So we're going to mark it here too as well. So this is a marker, a pencil.
I was about to ask you, what is this tool? I don't think I've seen this before.
Yes.
Where do you find these markers?
Yes, in the markets, in the local markets, Cantamanto.
Oh, okay, nice.
So some of the basic tools that we use, we can easily procure it from the local market.
Nice.
With the exception of the sewing machines and the grinding machine that you see here.
You have to import those.
You have to import them. But mostly we have people that brings them from abroad, and we buy from them to save us from startup, importing and changing dollars and all that. So it's safer. So we buy from them locally here.
Okay. Cool. So this is the side. What you just drew, what you just sketched is the side.
The side.
The side of the shoe.
Side of the shoes.
Nice.
You see the markings with the lace holes.
For the lace holes,
the
yes.
lace holes, yes.
This is so exciting. I don't think I've seen how shoes can be made. Wow. I just wear them, like most of us do. Okay, so even the lace holes, you have to sketch it.
You have to sketch it because we have the belt puncher. That's what we use. The belt punch. That's what we use to create the holes.
Cool.
All right. So we have our two parts, both the side and side, and also the front as well.
So let me ask you, how and why did you get into leather products?
Yeah, I think everything started from importing leather accessories, specifically belts and wallets. It started from wallets. I saw a wallet at my uncle's shoe shop.
Okay.
My uncle has a shoe shop at Jolu. It's called Kantamantua Next.
Okay.
But it's basically the foreign brands. So that's where I refer my friends to get their shoes from, both the casual ones and also the non-casual ones, the official ones.
Okay.
So I saw a wallet there and bought one. He has bought them from Canada. So I saw it, bought one to my office. That time I was working at Rigwood. It's an upstream oil and gas company.
Okay. So you had a full-time job?
A full-time job, yes. So I picked some, sent it to the office, introduced to the guys there, and they bought few, and it continued from there.
So that's how it started?
That's where it started.
Wow. Have you always had a passion for creating?
Yes, from my background from environment and resource management from the university, I'm always crafty. I remember my dad used to beat me, from taking his radio set and dismantling them and try to, refix it and all that. So I'm an inquisitive person. So I think that's where I'm sure I had that crafty bit from. Yeah.
But okay, so you just mentioned, so you'll get in trouble for picking some of your dad's things, dismantling, trying to bring them back together. But let's talk about our culture and how sometimes young people may not get that family support if they hear things like, oh, Dad, I want to be a music artist. Dad, I want to be a painter. Or Mom, I want to be a professional ballet dancer. Have we reached that point in Ghana where, we don't have to struggle and fight to do our passion? What do you think?
Yeah, I'll pick it from a point of knowing your home settings.
Okay.
I'm from a home of entrepreneurs. My dad runs his own business, and also my mom as well. And my siblings are also, having a full-time job, so doing a side gig as well. So I think my home setting determined that, and to get my creative bit out of it. Even when it got to a point of me resigning to do my own work, the family supported it one bit. So then my girlfriend, now my wife, that had to think about it within like 2 months before giving the go ahead to resign.
So you actually you basically consulted your wife?
Consulted, yes.
Wow.
Art and soul.
So how can you advise other businesses, small or big, when it comes to wastage, when it comes to when they're designing their products and they're manufacturing their products? What advice could you give them as far as waste management?
Yeah, well, Melissa, I always say that you have the love and the craft for what you do. You won't let things go waste. And knowing the value of something, you won't let it go, because this whole leather can cost maybe 100 cedis. Wow. And I can create only 2 pairs of shoes out of it. So it means a pair of leather going into one shoe is 50 Ghana cedis. What about the wastage? I'm going to go out of it. Let me create something useful out of it that can be there to cut down my cost. Yeah. You understand? So basically, when you have that kind of mindset, trust me, other things will follow. So to me, look at we can on our tap and it will overflow for nothing. And we can even store water in tanks and all that. That's also a way of for saving wastages and all that.
Yeah.
So basically, it's part of us. You have to develop that culture, that internal, they just did it for storage, then other things will follow.
So talk to the young entrepreneurs who are trying to come up like you. You're already successful, established. I mean, people know your products. So
Yes.
talk to the young entrepreneurs about, I mean, what does it take? The determination, the passion, utilizing resource people, and then also when there are bumps in the road.
I now understand why they say that you don't get a loan from the bank before you start a business. I got to understand it because from your sweat, when you put money from your sweat into something, you make sure it goes into fruition, like it ends up well.
Yeah.
So, for instance, you go and take a loan from the bank, just maybe 100,000 Ghana cedis for a business. After all, if it collapses, you have a hand to pay the banks and all that. But from your own savings, you have saved almost a year towards your dream. And trust me, you cannot watch it to go down. So I always encourage young entrepreneurs to use their own savings or start up, a capital to generate their own startup capital. Then grow yourself to a point. Then friends, family, and even the government and other people can support you. Get a clean books. I always say get a clean books. There are so many young entrepreneurs in Ghana that go to them and ask for their financials or maybe their expenses register, their sales register, their stock register. Trust me, you can't get any. And that's where we are lacking. I've said on many platforms that I don't see capital as a hindrance to you starting a business.
Okay.
It is. When you have the foresight of setting up a business, definitely you work towards your dream. That's where keeping bit by bit and all that. I was very privileged to have a family which supported me because I having 4 pools of revenue during school time. My mom was sending, my dad was sending, my siblings was sending me. So during all that time, I was just, saving bit. By the time I finished secondary university, did my national service, I was very okay.
So you understood from an early age the
yes.
importance and the value, well, actually of money, but more importantly of the work ethic.
Yes.
Wow, amazing.
Yes. Since we believe in recycle and upcycling, we research into other materials that we can use for our shoes. Not only for the shoes bits, but any other craft thing that we wanted to do. So we researched and got to know that there's this material called cork. The wine that we throw away.
Wine bottle, from wine bottle?
From one bottle. So anytime you finish your wine, please reserve the bottle, the cork for us. You come and pick it up.
Oh, so you actually come and pick it?
Yes, we will come and
wow.
pick them up here because we pick some up from the big hotels in Accra. But it's very, very difficult getting them because the whole week, one hotel you can get just about 20 to 20 pieces of it.
Really?
So through that we grind them and we have a whole process to that. Then we use it for the shoe heels. So from here, from sewing all the tops and all that, a champion will do the sewing of all the patterns that we've drawn. After doing the lining, he will sew it together. Then that's where we design the sole.
The sole, yes.
Yeah, the sole. So this is bona that we use.
It's called what?
Bona. Yes. So after the engraving bit has been done at our office, then we bring it here at the production unit. Then the heels are attached to the bona, and we file the edges very nicely, and also the welts are also being placed. The welts are like this, so it seems like it's being sewn onto the bona. So this is how it is, and the staves are being placed in as well. Then that's it. So I'm going to get your hands dirty a bit. We finished cutting the patterns.
Yes.
This is the lining. This is a leather lining, very quality leather.
I see it.
So we're going to move on. So this is the outer layer, the pattern. So right now, this is the glue. Dip in it, just and spread it across the side.
Dip and spread.
Dip and spread.
Wave Beats Music. Wave Beats Music.
Well, I think it's time for a quick break right now. So when we come back, we're going to be at the showroom showcasing all the fantastic shoes. You're going to see the finished products, and you guys need to look well because you may be the one coming to purchase from Leather Encore. We'll be right back. Art and
Soul. Live music, interviews, poetry, and more with your favorite personalities. Be our guest on Saturdays from 2 to 4 p.m. for the most exciting moments on TV. Join Kojo Akoto Boateng for real entertainment right in your living room. Saturday Live on City TV and City 97.3 FM.
Cosmopolitan, new experiences, social media, blazing conversations, fashion, life hacks, all of this and more. This is Ourscape. This is Yourscape. Join Apioko Ashon Abe and Emma Fachikata on Cityscape right here on CTTV every Saturday at 4 p.m.
Art and Soul. Before we continue the conversation, did you know leather was once used as wallpaper? Back in the 17th century, it was all the fashion to have your house wallpapered with leather in places such as Florence and Venice in Italy. Did you also know that on a normal day, the average person is supposedly wearing about 4 items of leather? This could be shoes, belts, jackets, watch straps, wallets, purses, or items of clothing. 4 items seems like a lot to be wearing at one time, but you'll be surprised at how many leather items you're probably wearing right now. Welcome back. You are still tuned in to Art and Soul, and I told you that after the break we're going to see some of the finished products. So we're here. Ta-da! Wow. So let's check these out. Now these are some really nice shoes. So you're going to have to tell us about them.
Great.
They all have names.
Yes.
They do.
They do. I think we earlier mentioned some of the names. Mostly, we try to name some after people that be very influential to our journey and all that. So we have the Dr. Aban collection.
Wow.
This one in particular, we get dedicated to my mentor, and so this particular one is what we finished at the factory.
Okay.
So this is the tassel moccasin type of shoe.
Is that the one you call
suede.
Ring the Bell?
Ring My Bell.
Ring My Bell.
Then we modified it, put the bell and also, this leather stripes at the top. Yeah.
Nice. So what do we have next? What would be the most popular shoe? What's your most popular? Or are they all popular?
Yeah, they're all popular actually. We mostly do the casual ones. Actually. So people know us for the casual one, not two of the official ones, because we are like easygoing people, that kind of concept. So we just pick it up with jeans, with track shoes, whatever it is, you can just pick it up and match it with anything, and you are good.
Nice.
And we have the Birkenstock too as well.
Birkenstock, yes.
This is easy slippers with a very good downhill. And also have the cork wallet, our favorite of all.
Okay, so this is a cork wallet. So this is made from the resources of cork.
The cork, yes. Please.
Wow.
Yes.
This is so different.
Very, very, very different. No, not too common. And actually, you can customize it as well with a laser engraving machine. Okay. And all our shoes also have the customization bit under it as well. So if you buy a shoe from us, to gift it out to a loved one for a birthday or as a present, anniversary, we can also do some engraving with a favorite word, the codes, and beneath it, inside the sole, outsole, or even the heel. anyhow the client wants it, we can do.
So this will make a good present.
Good
so
present,
say a lady wants to buy for her husband, she can have a personal message, because men like gifts too, right?
Yes. And gifts are to send an impression, to last for a generation. So definitely, you buy a shoe for a guy that he wears it and still has you in mind. Yeah. So all the ladies out there, try it. Pass by Santos Lifestyle Show inside Marina Mall. We have 3 brands inside Santos Lifestyle. Leather on Call. We are here. Whatever you need concerning accessories to gift it out to a friend, loved one. We have pouches, we have wallets, we have belts, and our belts are reversible one, the one front and back. So it's not a single face, front and back. So just turn the hook. So you can find it only at the Leather on Call Ghana.
Nice. Yeah. This is amazing. So okay, then let me ask you. Let's see how well you know your shoes, which obviously is very well. Can you pick something for an older gentleman?
Older gentleman.
50 to 60. Is that older gentleman or is that too?
Yes.
So what is this called?
This is called an Oxford kind of shoe, because we have the Brooks type in it. So the oldest love is vintage with this painting and the spring and bit and all that. So this is very antique and different and all that.
So this is classic.
Classic, very, very classic. Yeah.
Okay, so let's try one more. What about your 25 to 35-year-old happening guy?
Yeah, they love it. They love
cool.
this because you don't have much, a longer heel, very, very flat, with a gummy down, not to make too much noise.
Okay.
So for easy slippery and all that, so this prevents all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, I think I said one more, but your perfect type of shoe that you wear.
Type of shoe
that you would wear. You can't say all of them.
Yes, I love this.
I like that.
Yes. With suede and a leather.
Wow.
And a heel with all customization bit needed. This is my type. I wear it with jeans, with shorts. It's easy. Yeah, I really love this collection. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. With customization right inside it.
Leather on Call GH. So we've seen the finished products, and these are some really amazing shoes. But we have to talk about promoting made in Ghana. So tell me, why is it so important that we really push for wearing, buying, eating made in Ghana products?
Yeah, we are Ghanaians actually, and we are from here. Our roots are here, ancestors are here, and definitely what that comes from the land, definitely have to consume it. So any other person, sorry to say, in rices, it has to patronize making Ghana product because it's here and it's indigenous hands, giving employment, local people, giving them training and all that. I had the privilege to just have some training outside the country and all that, but I can't stay there. I have to come back to my roots and try to let people feel the impact of what I learned outside, so that we can, create wealth here, because there are so many potentials here in Ghana, and people are, kind of now loving and vibing into the made in Ghana concept and all that, provided you are focused, you get a determination, and you have the passion what you are doing. It's not a day journey, and step by step you make mistakes, you correct them, you make sure you don't repeat them again, and it's a continual process. And very soon, I'm really happy about how the system has grown very steadily, very, very steadily, because 3-4 years ago, trust me, the pattern of made in Ghana products, we are here, we are the mall, and people see our shoes and even think it's not even made in Ghana because of the extra vigilance or extra careful and the quality that we stay in touch with it. So made in Ghana products has a very, very great future, very, very great future.
Absolutely. No, I'm glad that you said that this is where we're from, our ancestry, and that whatever is coming from our land, we should utilize it. It's very important. So what would you say to the young man and young woman who just have not seen the quality just yet? How would you encourage them? How can they open their eyes, because they're looking maybe to outside, which is okay, but they just haven't grasped what they have in their own home right now.
Unless the perception changes. I want to speak from the perception pattern bit.
Okay.
Because you can see a very neatly crafted, locally made shoes, and you can see Ted Baker just by it. The name Ted Baker alone will let people just go for it. Maybe Ted Baker might not be as quality as we do in Ghana here. And trust me, Lisa, all these materials that we use for the shoes are imported. they're all imported.
Right.
So it's about we using our craft nature to just put the leathers together, and the lining, the sole, and the wet, everything together to have a finished shoe like that. So it's the same as, it's their products, but when the percentage changes, definitely they were willing to buy an equally good foreign brand to a local brand. So that comes to the point of we building a very stronger brand so that we can be competing with the foreign brands. Trust me, because if you look at our shoes and look at their shoes too, there's nothing different in it. But the brand and the years that they have taken it to grow those brands, the young generation has to have that time to be patient and learn the mistakes and grow the brand. And trust me, once about 10, 15 years, we might not be sitting at Marina Mall here. Maybe we might be at our Dubai or US office, the bigger platform and all that. So I think it's a time and the perception change. And we, the young entrepreneurs, also changing our mindset and also doing quality stuff. And the younger people and actually the general class also patronizing our products.
Absolutely. Fantastic. But before we get into your social media handles, let me see. I asked you what your favorite shoe would be. Yes, and I want to see the small time we spent together. What kind of shoe do you think I would buy a significant other?
I think I've seen you wearing a very flat one, so this one won't be bad for you at all.
For me, or for if I was to buy for a significant other?
Yes,
for me, okay,
for you and for significant other, I think sandals. This is very, very neat. Look at what you're wearing, and trust me, I think this is very simple with the metal buckle up here.
Yes.
You can easily adjust it to even the feet and all that. So I think this is a very classy, simple one for a friend or for a loved one. Yeah.
Thumbs up. That is an absolute thumbs up. But I want to say a huge thank you to you. Thank you to Leather Encore. Thank you to all your apprentices, your staff members, everybody. So let's talk about your price range. If you don't want to give us figures, that's fine, but you can give us the range.
It's okay. All right, so as low as 100 cedis to 300 Ghana cedis, you are short of getting a very good and comfortable casual or formal shoe. And also our social media handles, we have Leather Encore GH on Facebook, Leather Encore Ghana on Instagram, and Leather Encore GH on Twitter and LinkedIn. We are on the social media platform Leather Encore Ghana.
So that's how we can contact you?
Yes.
Okay.
And our number is 024-81-688-31.
Fantastic. Okay, repeat the number one more time.
024-81-688-31.
Absolutely fantastic. So that's it for another episode of Art and Soul. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody at Leather Encore. You know where to find them, right here at the Marina Mall. Thank you to Joseph. Thank you to everybody who is really putting all their hands at work to make amazing products like these made in Ghana shoes and leather products. So until next time, guys, it's Melissa Aouad. This is Art and Soul. I'll see you.
Art and soul, art and soul, art and soul.